Alright, so commentaries been going well so far. People like me doing them. You get to see the calm side of me. Correct? You don't get to see you streaming mad, screaming. I mean, mad, right? Anyways, so I'm gonna be talking about why Hive's removing arcade has to be the biggest mistake ever. Absolutely atrocious. Why? Why is the question. Okay, so number one is a lot of people liked arcade. A lot. Now, they removed arcade at a time where Hive was slowly getting players back. It died like at a certain point, but they were slowly getting players back. Then they removed arcade. Now it didn't have too much of an effect on it because obviously people were coming back anyways. But a lot of people liked how do you call it? A lot. Oh, this guy's an email. This guy's an email. This guy's an email. This guy's an email. Please. I want the email. I want the email. I want it. Got him. Got him. Okay, anyways. So they did this at a point where Hive was dying, and bear in mind, a lot of people liked arcade. A lot of people like Nemo Slap. Nemo Slap was one of the best ideas they've ever done. And they basically just took that away from us for no reason. Now they can't say it was because of the Nemo Slap bit, because it was easy to patch. Just put put more barrier blocks where the Nemo Slap arena was. I don't know if that's the reason that they took away arcade. I'm not too sure, but it was a really big mistake because a lot of people liked arcade, including me. Even if a lot of people liked Nemo Slap, and even some of the other arcade ones like Duels, for example. And I think there was Spleef. I think there was three. There was Duels, Spleef, and Duels, Spleef, and Nemo Slap. And a lot of people would play those as well. Most people would play Nemo Slap, including me. But some people would play Duels. I don't think many people actually played Spleef, but it's just really annoying how they removed them because it were game mods that everyone liked. It's what made the arcade hub good. It's what made people sit in the arcade hub. And they never added it back in the form of the Hive hub that we have today. Otherwise, the removal of arcade wouldn't be as bad. But yeah, that's the first reason. Reason number two is because they removed arcade while people had collected the 100 mail bots. Now I'm one of these people who did collect the 100 mail bots, and it took me forever, but I did collect the 100 mail bots. Now what annoys me about this is because I collected those for nothing. The reward already was bad enough, yes, but then they go ahead and remove the obviously 100 mail bot reward because they removed arcade, and basically you have nothing now. Now what they could have done to maybe like undo the pain is added like a secret in like every hub that they made, so that if you had the mail bots before they got removed, you could go into like some secret place in the Hive hub, maybe like some VIP room, like you could in the arcade. Now this obviously would have made a lot of people a bit triggered because it wasn't long to collect all the 100 mail bots. It wasn't long. It was longer. I mean to collect all the 100 mail bots, and it's one of it triggered me as well. Like it wasn't just like other people, it triggered me. Now I know I sound like an idiot about it. It's just 100 mail bots, you only got to be able to be. It took me like an hour though, like honestly. Removing the feature to have something special for collecting all those 100 mail bots, it was really annoying for some people, including me. So yeah, that's another mistake about them removing arcade. The mail bots that you collected are now worth nothing. No upsides at all to it. Yeah, so that's reason number two. Reason number three. It was in general just a cool place to, you know, sit and look at. It had a train. There was a lot to explore. You know, it had like the little cars. Now this one isn't like a big reason. Obviously, not many people cared about this, but running around the arcade was actually interesting. You know, and flying around it in a mount and getting on top of the Ferris wheel. And you could also get some cool screenshots. It was like modern. That's why it was very modern, and it was a cool place to adventure around. Obviously, this isn't a massive reason. Not many people would obviously adventure around the arcade, but in general, it was just cool to run around and explore the locations. Obviously, you knew all the locations at one point if you explored it enough. But it was still cool to just run around. You know, you had massive space, just to run around in, and you know there was loads of parkour as well. That's another thing. But yeah, that's another really annoying reason. Well, not necessarily annoying, but that's another reason. Reason number 4 is that they had a lot of parkour courses to do. Like, you did all the parkour courses. They had like a timer on them. You know, try and beat a record, and it could have been good for background gameplay as well, like for parkouring and background gameplay. That's all gone now. The only parkours that they have now is the new hub ones, which, yes, I get it, they are new. At least it's not like the old classic ones. However, you know, there's not much parkour you can do now, and I know some people do like parkour. Obviously, you can say play Death Run or whatnot, but what if you don't want to be like Death Run attacked? You know, like what if you don't want to be attacked by deaths and you just want to do some peaceful parkour? Now, obviously, they had a lot of parkours, and obviously they don't have much parkours now. Obviously, they got outdated like really quick, obviously, because I think there was like maybe around 10, 9 parkours. However, it was still interesting to do, and I know you didn't get rewards for these parkours, but you could obviously find mailbots there, but the mailbots are useless now. But you could just parkour around, and I guess it kind of links to exploring the map, kind of, you know, just running around the hub. I know I sound like a hub rat when I say that, but you get my point. You get my point. You were able to do like different types of parkour rather than doing the normal hub parkour that is there in the normal hub every single time. I know it's different now, but you get my point. You had more variety of parkour to do rather than just, yeah. And like I said, some people might not want to be chased by deaths in Death Run, which is why, well, it's just play Death Run alternative isn't really valid, because some people don't want to be attacked by death. Some people just want to do casual parkour. Now, you could say get a parkour map or build your own parkour, but that's not the point. One, I don't know who wants to pay for a parkour map. 2, what do you call it? It would take long to make your own parkour map when you could just do parkour on somewhere like Hive Arcade and casually parkour around and do kind of like your own thing. Now, obviously, that is really similar to the explore around hub, I guess, but you know, it's whatever. I'll put it in a different category. But yeah, that's me just waffling. There's a lot of waffling in this video. But yeah, those are the 4 reasons why I think the Hive Moving Arcade is a very big thing. But yeah, I'd also like to thank Mr. Seaver for making the thumbnail of this video. Go sub to him. I'll attempt to link his channel in the description. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your days. I won't enjoy because I'm banned, but whatever. Goodbye. Yeah, I'm sorry for the babbling, obviously. I didn't mean to babble on, but I kind of tried to make up at the top of my head while playing at the same time. I'm also really tired, and I didn't get enough sleep, obviously, last night, because I woke up really early, and I went to sleep at like 5 AM. And, yeah, a lot of things are going on, lots of spiders and whatnot, yeah. So I apologise for me babbling on, but I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.